Otro video para ti hoy. I want to make this quick video showing you how you can archive MP3s from MP4s. So as an example, my live streams are recorded via a screen capturing program that saves them in MP4 format, which is a video file format. Well, I want to take these live streams like Need Computer Help and then Reality PC 49. I want to extrapolate the audio from that video file, and here's what I used to perform that task. I use what is called Bash on Ubuntu. It's a free tool that you can install on Windows 10. I would recommend that you use Linux. It'll be much faster, but this is the command. You might have to zoom in, or I'll read the command. Now, you need some type of Linux distribution. Mint, Debian, SUSE, whatever. Ubuntu is my preferred type of Linux. It's easy to use. Kali Linux I've used. So here's the command. Avconv. So audio video converter. AVCONV space -I space and then the file. Now if you notice up here in green, that's the Reality PC number 16 episode that I created on a live stream that was archived as a video file on YouTube, and it has the MP4 extension. Well, what I want to do is I want to take the audio out of that MP4 video and then convert it into an MP3 podcast. And then here's the rest of the command. So you have to tell what file you're converting. So I'm going to change this to Reality PC 16 016. You can name it whatever you want. And then space -AC space 1 for mono, and then space -B colon A, and then space 32K for the bit count, and then space -AR, and then space 11025, and then space the file that you want to save as, the MP3 you want to save it as. So I'm going to save that as 16. And I can quickly go over some of the technicalities. AC is the variables. I think it might stand for audio compressed. I'm not quite sure. 1 is for channels. Now you can convert your MP4s into stereo MP3s, but for my podcast I've chosen to just mono. I don't need stereo because you're just going to hear my voice. But you could convert it to stereo files. So that's where the 1 comes in. If you want to convert it into stereo, it would be 2 for 2 channels. And then -B and then colon A. Now the bit count. You can convert these into, stereo files, which the bit count would be 128K. I studied podcasting, and even a lot of the bigger podcasters, they archive their MP3s into 1 channel mono and then 32K because the files are smaller. So, but you could certainly record it to whatever you want. 128K is technically stereo. 32K -AR, and then this is also the frequency. A lot of people record in 48,000 or 44,100. I chose 11,025 because I looked into how to record, small MP3s that are sufficient where it doesn't necessarily have to become stereo quality, and I chose 11,025. And so then you just hit enter, and then it's going to kick off the program. As long as you don't get any errors. You notice the frame per second rate is 13. That's very slow, but that could be because I'm using this bash on, I will show you, bash on Ubuntu tool that you can install on Windows 10. So if you notice here, I have bash on Ubuntu on Windows. It's not technically an emulator because you can actually install programs, you can update the files, you can run almost every Linux command that you could on a Ubuntu distribution. I would recommend that you use this on a Linux distribution that's installed standalone, because I've noticed through the bash on Ubuntu on Windows, when I convert my MP3s, the frames per second are a lot lower and it takes a lot longer to convert the files. I'm not sure, maybe it's this utility, the bash on Ubuntu on Windows, that certain functions run slower. I'm not sure. But, and then I will show you, it'll take a while, and then I will show you in my videos. Let me make sure, let me transition back to bash on Ubuntu. Okay, now I want to show you that there's an MP3 file that's already been created, and I can even open it up. So let's see, I'm just going to open it up and you should be able to hear the audio. Here, you know what I could do? Quickly. I don't want to make this video too long, because I said I would make a short video. Well, I don't necessarily want you to see like my network drives and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to play and show you that there's already an MP3 that's been converted.
Ultra video para ti hoy.
Okay, so I might be able to show you without okay, there we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let me transition and show you. So as you can see, there's the MP4 file, and then there's the MP3 that I opened up. It's already being converted. So I just want to show you that the program works, and then it's already building an MP3 file with audio. And we can even go up here into
Ultra video para ti hoy. This is Reality PC episode number, what, 15?
There's the codec information right there. It's an MPEG audio mono, one channel, sample rate 11,025, and then the bit rate is 32 kilobits per second. That to me is sufficient enough for my podcast. I don't need stereo, but you can certainly convert whatever you want. You can convert these into stereo, 2-channel, 48,000 sample rate, 44,100 sample rate, whatever you want. And then the bit rate could be stereo, which is 128 kilobits per second. Some people can get away with 64 kilobits per second. It's close. Your ears might perceive that as stereo, but true quality stereo is 128 kilobits per second and higher. So that was my video showing you how you can convert MP3 audio from a MP4 video file. And with this Linux utility, the Avconv, I think stands for audio video converter, you can use this for other formats, like other video formats, AVI. What else? What other video file formats are out there? I'm really used to MP4. AVI, WMV for Windows Media Video, etc. Adios.